Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen of Algebra Honors. We're going to start our game, our test preview game.
It's got to be square, guys.
And this is a replay, these first 3 questions or so should be.
Come on, look, it's not working. Yes. Look.
All right.
Look, now we're first plate. Chloe. That's some BS, bro. We're going to knock you out. This is A, y'all. Look, Mark, look at that.
Well, this is only the second ring. A is supposed to be.
Stop. Wait, that person up. Yo. Oh, Mark.
Are you in there happily? No.
Dan, are you gonna sing?
Sorry, I'm not that.
Are you gonna sing?
Why answer? Am I gonna sing? Oh yeah. One of y'all. It's one of y'all. Definitely.
Everybody knew what that was.
I can rap. I'll rap.
Somebody got it wrong.
Chloe.
I'm in 5th place.
Okay, now we're talking about the ones. I hope I didn't make mistakes on the other
The
ones.
verses. Hold on.
Oh, I actually gave you 90 seconds on this one.
Oh shoot.
Hold on. Do you know what's the answer?
Oh no, I messed up.
I thought the longest one
I got it.
was 60 seconds.
I got it, Mark.
I
don't know.
got it great.
It's square? That's square. That's be circle or... Oh. No, it isn't. No.
Oh, dang it.
Shut up here, Sam, please.
Do you have any questions about this?
You're lying.
Yeah.
Follow the process, right? Where to go on?
Why am I bad? What? A bad influence.
Bad influence?
I'm pretty bad.
It's kind of bad, though. Kind of bad, though. Chloe is cheating. Chloe is a different breed.
Wait, why am I bad influence?
What is the inequality?
Riley?
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on, what?
I can't read that.
Oh, no! Oh.
Oh, dang it.
It was C. I'm sorry.
It was not C.
It was.
Yes, it was. It better be.
It was C.
I know.
You're goofy, bro.
It was C. I picked B.
I'll take D, so.
I picked B.
It's diamond.
It's actually scamming me.
That's C.
I mean, yeah, it is C.
Any questions on that one?
Nope. Alright, Mark down.
You get it right.
Why is alien 6
I'm only
planes?
39 points behind somebody.
I'm so funny. I am hot.
Is that why you got 3 coffees?
Is that what you're rapping
Yeah.
about?
It's not coffee. It's
You're rapping.
If it was coffee, I would be.
Bro, I'm so freaking blind. I cannot see.
And my
What is the range?
What is the interval
What is the
notation?
range function?
Range.
Literally, pay me. What? Wait.
Oh my. Ah.
Oh shoot, I did not make two.
Good job, Chloe.
Why did
Oh, I
you
did the
start
wrong
it
one.
with your D? Can we just all do the wrong one? Can we all just
C instead
restart?
of D.
No. That's
Oh, yeah.
That was a totally fair question. Okay, domain and range.
Dude, the same.
Infinity all up to including 4.
Really, bro? I got a bracket wrong.
I picked this up. I said, whoop.
A bracket.
Yeah, we just did the wrong one.
You can't see more.
Yeah, we know.
I can't see.
I got it right.
I cannot see.
Go up there.
Hey,
Kindle.
you think this would be on my goodness? Oh,
Kindle
you.
only.
My mom's giving
Or
you
Lexi.
too.
I shouldn't see the bracket. You should see that.
Oh, by the way, I'm Kindle. I am on fire. And Kindle's at this.
Whoa. Describe the end behavior of the function.
I can't see. I don't know what it is.
Yo.
Yo, what is this?
These are as x approaches infinity. All these limit as x approaches
How do you
infinity.
not know this? So easy.
There it is. What is it then, Mark?
Triangle.
I don't know. I guess. I have no clue.
Triangle. How? Yeah. It's easy, right? Right, Mark?
Yeah. Right, Mr. G's triangle?
Hey.
What'd I say?
Yeah, see, we're approaching 2. So this is the best answer.
Okay. It's on the
This isn't enough time for me
See, bro, I got y'all right.
So, I'm moving down.
Oh, this is up there.
Lexi, I gave you the answer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come
Good
on.
day. Good day.
Oops, you're. No.
Why is the line?
Where the
Graphic decreasing.
Identify the values of graphical functions
Whoa, whoa,
decreasing.
whoa,
I
Oh, got it. Got it.
Hold on, what? Oh, it is right. I'm wrong.
There's not enough time.
It's squared, bro.
Dang.
Yo.
And I got
Cheyenne is in 6th place.
Yeah, see, that's it.
Way to let everybody know.
Decreasing all the way to -2 and also.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm at 7.
You know what? Why are you
Imagine
hot
being
now?
second.
I was-
Imagine being hot.
Siggy is on a streak. it looks like.
Hot.
What'd you say?
Graphic
That's
hot.
why I wanted to do.
Negative.
Alright.
-3.
Positive. Alright.
Yo, what's that?
Identify the interval. What the heck were the graphics?
Whoa.
This is gonna take more than 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, hold on.
It's squared, Goofy.
Square? What is it?
Okay.
How did I? Oh my god. You said you saw it, right? You didn't click it.
I picked that.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah, nobody got screwed.
Yeah, I didn't. I got timed up.
Still on the podium.
Still like 9th place or something.
Huh?
9th place.
I feel.
Who answered?
Got it.
Fine.
Bang!
Come on, come back.
Triangle.
See, X -4 -1, D.
How was that
You're
minus
eight.
4? You're 8. Because it is absolute
What?
Yo!
Why are you hot?
I'm hot.
I'm
You're
hot.
wearing my medal.
You should play this again.
Yeah, if you
Where we
lose,
start?
you go.
Alright.
Says the guy at Starbucks.
What is that?
What is the range?
I can't see.
Good.
It's like you need my glasses too.
Whoa. Whoa.
Pretty sure it's.
Oh!
What is it? That was supposed to be, what's it called?
When does it end?
I have no clue.
Hey! Oh my
That's
god.
weird.
That's all I know.
Yes, sir.
Oh, B.
Still in home place.
Still in 5th.
Behind
You're
Kendall.
still,
Yeah.
yeah, Siggy's number 4. Not
Chloe
eight.
can't see, you still got it
I wish
right.
to do this one more time after this.
Yeah.
Mark, what place are you in?
Like 10th or something.
It's Mark. What is it, Mark?
You know what? I'm just gonna go.
No.
No. Isn't it?
No.
How's it not?
Just kidding, yeah, it is.
No, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey!
I'm 10th place.
I'm trying to
Fourth
get it so I can get it
place.
right.
Who got it wrong?
Nope.
Okay, last one.
Yo, why is Randy 11th place?
You
Here's
can't
the
just
rest.
do it like that. How
Whoa!
am I supposed to know in 30 seconds? Oh, 4 minus 6. Oh my gosh, I can't do this.
No, I don't know this. Mark, what is Mark?
What is it?
I think you know. It is literally all real numbers.
Probably
Just
is.
kidding, I don't know. It's
So you better get that wrong.
I will, I did.
Yay! At 10.
How is Cheyenne 12th place?
How's
Or
Cheyenne?
11th place.
Mr. Dean, look.
How am I 6th place?
Bet.
Look, I don't even.
Then you gonna rap now?
Rap now?
Mr. Dean, you're dating.
I'll drop the beat.
Okay.
See that?
Coming.
Yep.
Because that cannot be negative. This can never be negative, so that's why it's no solution.
I can't.
Oh, you won't.
You know what? I bet it's because
Here,
I can't.
catch.
Yay!
Hey, I'm in second place for
Yeah,
Let's
look.
see.
Yeah, I was in second place on the last one, so do I get any points on the test?
Chloe.
Yay.
I can't do my math.
Okay, here's what I want to do today, if it's okay with the young ladies. If you can go up there, I can take your picture when you're up there.
Hey, give me that.
Well, you want to be up there to take it?
Lexi,
You want to be
come
up there
on.
to have a picture taken?
I'll take a picture. I'll take a place. I'll take a place. I'll be Chloe.
Chloe and Lexi and Kendall.
Why's your phone on? So do you want to take my place up there?
Yeah. Can I take it?
Can I get her points?
Can I get Lexi?
Okay, if you're not going to be up there for the picture, that's fine.
I want to take a picture.
I won't want to take
Do
a
you want to be
picture.
the first?
You want to take a picture of me?
No, that's okay. Okay, we're going to do our next thing. You need to be ready for notes now. Well, let me see, who is,
Mr. G, we get extra points like that?
let me write down here.
What should you also fourth place?
I got 8.
It's all Kendall's fault.
Kendall,
I got fourth place, Mr. G. Come on. The reason I am not
okay, who is our fourth place?
Does last place count?
Bryce, who is fifth place?
Jose. That was Jose.
Jose, okay.
I was 6.
Bryce, Jose.
No, I'm not.
Sixth place.
I was in 6.
No,
Fourth?
I should
I think
get
you're
points.
winning. We really
All right, good work.
I got I got 4,000 points, so.
Pretty good.
Okay, guys, you ready to take your notes now? We're gonna be looking at, we're gonna be looking at 3.1. Okay?
Well, we got a test. We're
Yeah.
Quadratic function and vertex.
What am I talking about?
Okay, I should be seeing the notebooks coming out.
Oh, yeah, they're coming out. Cheyenne said she was gonna
I'm
rap.
in
Choosing
the
a
process
rap?
of making
I wanted to hear that.
You wanna hear that? Why not?
But, we're a little behind anyway.
This is your song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, make it.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Yeah,
was
you told me to. No, I still have to make edits.
Come on, Cheyenne. Spit it.
Spit what?
Spit the plane.
We have songs in this classroom. That's part of what this class is.
See one for it.
What's that?
Do you sing one? No.
Oh, maybe we could do this.
Next Friday you should sing my song. I'll give it to you and you can rehearse it.
We'll see it toward the end of class.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll do our Algebra 2 song toward the
I'm
end of
not looking at
class.
me, Mark. I
All
don't
right.
know the chorus. Shut up.
He can't help it.
So mean.
Okay. All right. Let's try to bring it back, settle down a little bit. Okay, we're into section 3.1. By the way, our test is scheduled for Monday, which would be over Unit 2, which was covered by the Kahoot quiz and our preview yesterday and so forth. Anyway, we're starting on quadratic functions in vertex form. Here we have a essential question. What does the vertex form of quadratic function reveal about the function? And then we're going to just explore what it is. Okay, and this is the standard. And here we're talking about investigating attributes of quadratic function in vertex form. And we have this thing right here. This is our vertex form of a quadratic function. And then we talk about things, what happens if a is greater than 0, the graph opens upward. If a is less than 0, the graph is opening downward. And then we have h and k. So that's what we have. Okay, does that make sense?
Wait, when it's less than 0, it opens down.
Open downward, yeah. And what happens if a is 0? That's the thing. If a is exactly 0, what is that going to be?
No solution.
No, it'll be solution. It'll be
Just a flat line.
Oh,
horizontal line.
Yeah, I called it. You saw that?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. That's why.
No, it's equal.
Yeah, very good. And you can see that if that's 0, then you just have k left, right?
But if
Okay, let's go ahead.
Alright. Good job, Brendan.
it's not.
Okay, then we're given a couple of examples of parabolas in vertex form. And here we have the form is going to be, well, I think I'm going to mention that next. But here we have 0.5 times x minus -1. So this is h is equal to what? -1. And so that ends up simplifying to x plus 1. Thank you, Marcus. Yes. And here we have another example on the right that has a downward opening parabola. And we notice that a is what? A is less than 0. In fact, it's actually -2.
Yeah.
And it opens downward. And do you notice the placement of the vertex? Does this remind you of something we've done recently in class?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Where the vertex is.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk more about this here. And they're giving an example of attributes of quadratic function, that if you have this vertex h comma k that talks about the domain, well, the domain of all quadratic functions is all real numbers. And in interval notation, that's going to look like this. And the range is going to be y such that y is greater than or equal to k. So you're going to see your range is always going to be associated with what that y coordinate is. And decreasing, increasing, you're decreasing for between -infinity to h, whatever number h is, and increasing for greater than h. You see that?
Yeah.
And then the value of k is the minimum value. And we have this thing when here. What's another word that could be used besides when?
For what? For x or range?
Besides when? What else could be used?
What?
Where?
Weird.
Oh, where?
Where? Somebody can see it where. Now when, what happens is that when is because what happens in the real world xy coordinate plane, time is often your independent variable. So that you'll see when for x value a lot. When or where?
X.
Usually x. When or where. And what refers to y often or usually?
Where?
What?
What?
But you just have to pay attention. And here's one that shows it's the same type of thing but turned upside down. And you have the range is going to be y is less than or equal to the maximum value of k. And then the domain, of course, is going to be all real numbers. And we have the function increasing all the way up to x equals h and decreasing thereafter. Okay, any questions on that? Okay.
Got it.
Now, here we're given an example. Example 1, identify the axis of symmetry of the graph function, then give the function's maximum or minimum value, domain, range, and intervals over which the function is increasing or decreasing. And so they give everything here in this example. So you have the form is going to be f of x equals a times quantity x minus h squared plus k. So that's going to be it, right?
Yeah.
Does this remind you a lot of absolute value functions?
A little bit.
Should, right? Because the a and the h and the k are all similar, right?
Yep.
And then we have decreasing and increasing intervals here. So that would be that particular function.
Can you
Part
go
of it, yeah. Okay, now the next thing we have is the book offers a fill in the blanks exercise here.
Okay.
So we have this function in vertex form.
Gotcha.
So we have x plus 5, so that's going to be x minus
5. 3.5.
what's going to go in this blank here.
Let's see.
Okay, we have x plus 5, so what's going to go in here?
Negative 5.
Less.
Plus 5. 5.
Yeah, so negative 5 is going to go in here, and what goes in for k?
1.6.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.6.
Yeah.
And so a is equal to
Negative 11.
negative 11,
Yeah.
h is equal to negative 5, and k is equal to
Negative 1.
negative 1.6. And the axisymmetry is x equals h, so the axisymmetry formula, our equation is x is equal to
Negative 5.
negative 5. And then since a is less than 0, f of x has a maximum value of k, or
Negative 1.
negative 1.6. And then we have a domain and a range. Okay, the domain is all real numbers, and the range is going to be y is
Less. Greater. 1.6 is all I know.
Less than.
Less than or equal to 1.6. Yeah.
to negative 1.6. And so,
Less than or equal to.
yeah, it's going to be less than, I wrote the same thing here, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And increasing, decreasing intervals, so increasing on the interval from negative infinity to,
Infinity. Or no. Should be
Negative 1.
what is the h going to be?
negative 5.
Negative 5. So here's negative 5. And decreasing on negative 5 hasta infinidad, right?
Hasta infinidad.
Up to infinity, right? Hasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, right? Hasta.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta luego means that's awesome.
Pasta luego.
Hasta. Hasta infinidad, all right? Up to infinity.
Pasta.
And then
And let's see, yeah, what I want to do is I want to start on your turn on tomorrow.
I got you.
So we're going to leave it right there like that today.
Right now. We got time.
Don't be careful.